Welcome back. You don't have to leave your crafts at home while you're traveling this summer. Jennifer Ackerman Haywood from the Grand Rapids Press and CraftSanity.com is here to show us some fun items you can make just about anywhere. Thanks for being with us today.
Good to be here.
Now, I'm going to learn a lot of things that we're going to be doing. You're going to be able to do like in a pinch, like kind of fast projects. You can kind of take
the whole
with you
idea
and
is portable crafting. And I decided to come up with a bunch of examples because Stitch and Pitch is coming up at the Whitecaps game on August 2nd.
Now, what is Stitch and Pitch?
Well, basically, the National Needle Arts Association started this to kind of raise awareness for the needle arts and get people, you know, to kind of come out in mass and craft in public.
Okay.
So it's really
craft in public.
Yeah, it's like a public display.
Bring your obsession forward.
Yeah. You know, I craft everywhere, but it's gonna be fun for me if people show up and we can have a whole section of people.
Oh, absolutely.
Knitting. This is you can knit. This
Hello,
is my,
Harry Potter colors. Gryffindor.
The Harry Potter scarf that's taken me about 8 years to, to finish.
Right about the time the movies wrap up.
You could crochet granny squares at the game. Embroidery. You know, you can do some embroidery. We're going to be doing a life-size spool knitting demonstration on the field. We're going to have some kids come out and we're going to show people how to spool knit using people.
Oh, okay.
So that'll be really fun, and then I'll have some free stuff for people there to check out. We're going to spend a bulk of our time though today on English paper piecing.
Okay.
This is my
English paper piecing.
One of my most favorite portable craft projects.
Okay.
And this is actually my my husband's grandmother. Joanne Haywood made this, and she hand stitched. I mean, this is hours and hours of stitching, because what these things are built with. This is a grandmother's garden quilt, and basically these are built with using pieces of paper. She stitched hers without, but I use these templates. Okay. So you have a bunch of hexagons.
That was my question too. Like, how difficult is it to make sure you get all those like the right size?
We'll start at the beginning. What you do is you cut just 2-inch squares of fabric. Okay, and you're going to need 6 to make a flower. You need 6 of one color, and then a lot of people will use yellow in the center.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you cut 6 pieces. Then you take your template, and I'll use the yellow here. You take your template, and I just fold in around the hexagon. I don't even bother cutting it to size. Let me just grab my needle here. And you do a basting stitch, which is just a big stitches. These are actually going to be come back out, because this is just to hold it in place so you get your shape. You just go around, and as you can see, I have it connected to another one here. Since these stitches are coming out, you don't have to worry about.
You don't have to worry about making them perfect.
No, not at all.
Because those look like my real stitches when I try hard.
Yeah, you're just basting it to hold it in place. I'm gonna do this real quickly here.
And then that kind of gives you the form.
Yeah, this gives you the form, and you can see some of the pile of shapes I have here. Okay, so we'll move these so people can see. Basically, you have this whole stack of hexagons, and you're going to do a basting stitch, or I'm sorry, a whip stitch. You just whip right around here, and I have this one started. Okay, so as you can see, you see all the paper in here.
Okay.
Okay, you fold it in half, and this is how you connect every single one. And you just basically do tiny little stitches, and these are probably so hard to see on TV. And you just go right around, and you're stitching. You're not going through the paper.
Now, while we're talking about this too, what's going to be in your column this week? We always got to touch on that.
Yeah, my column is about Gira Witt, and she is a really talented emerging quilt artist. And she entered her first art quilt exhibition, and you know, she wasn't sure she'd get accepted. She got accepted first time, and her quilt is on display at the Gerald R. Ford Presidential Museum. Yeah, first try.
First quilt.
Not too bad. Not too shabby at all. Yeah, and so that's on display through the end of the month. Well, end of August actually, August 31st. So people can go check that out. We'll have the full story.
Excellent.
In the press. And so I'm going to continue here. As you can see, you're left with this when you connect all your hexagons to your center.
Okay.
And then you just can keep building out.
And so it just basically just grows from there and out. And out.
Yeah, and then you can put the white. A lot of people will use a white to kind of connect, and all this can be done hand done.
All by hand.
Yeah, people come to the game on August 2nd. I'll be there with a variety of things to show them.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, my dear. Thanks for bringing wonderful things. And of course, you can find more information on our website at WZZM13.com. Just click on those Take 5 links. Now, when we come back, see a couple of different ways to serve up bruschetta, one of my favorites. Stay with us. We'll be back.